In the quiet rhythm of daily life, there are places within your home that silently shape your destiny. They do not speak, yet they influence your flow of abundance. If you learn to observe with awareness, you will discover that wealth does not begin in your wallet, it begins in your space. The first hidden spot is your entrance. This is where energy enters your life. If your doorway is blocked, dusty, or neglected, opportunities hesitate before reaching you. Keep it clean, open, and welcoming. When you honor your entrance, you invite prosperity to step in without resistance. The second place is your kitchen. It is not just where food is prepared, it is where nourishment turns into life force. A clean, organized kitchen reflects respect for what sustains you. When you treat your food and space with care, you signal readiness to receive more. The third spot is your bedroom. This is where your mind and spirit reset. Clutter here creates confusion within you. A peaceful, balanced bedroom allows your thoughts to settle, and from clarity comes wise decisions that attract wealth. The fourth is the place where you keep your money. Whether it is a wallet, drawer, or digital habit, it must be treated with respect. Do not throw money carelessly. When you honor it, you strengthen your relationship with abundance. The fifth is the corners of your home. Corners often collect dust and forgotten energy. When energy becomes stuck, so does growth. Clean these hidden areas and you allow movement to movement brings expansion. The sixth is your workspace. This is where your efforts transform into results. If this space is chaotic, your actions lose direction. A clear and intentional workspace sharpens your focus and multiplies your outcomes. The seventh and most powerful spot is your mind reflected through your home. Every object you keep, every space you ignore mirrors your inner state. When you bring awareness, simplicity, and gratitude into your surroundings, you align yourself with the flow of abundance. Wealth does not arrive suddenly. It grows quietly like a seed in fertile soil. Your home is that soil. Care for it with mindfulness and you will notice something subtle yet powerful. Opportunities begin to appear, decisions become clearer, and your path toward prosperity unfolds naturally. When your space flows, your life flows, and where there is flow, there is multiplication. Entrance controls opportunity flow. A clean and welcoming entrance allows positive energy and opportunities to enter your life freely. The entrance of your home is more than just a physical doorway. It is the silent gateway through which energy, opportunities, and experiences flow into your life. Many people pass through it every day without awareness, yet this simple space holds deep influence over what comes toward you. When the entrance is neglected, covered in dust, cluttered with unnecessary items, or left in disarray, it creates an invisible barrier. Opportunities may still exist, but they hesitate as if unsure whether they are truly welcome. When you begin to treat your entrance with care, something subtle begins to shift. Cleaning the doorway is not just about removing dirt, it is about removing resistance. When shoes are scattered, objects are piled carelessly, or the space feels tight and uninviting, it reflects a kind of inner blockage. Without realizing it, you may be holding on to habits, thoughts, or fears that prevent new paths from opening. By clearing this space, you are also clearing a path within yourself. A well-kept entrance carries a sense of openness. It tells the world without words that you are ready to receive. Even small actions like arranging things neatly, allowing light to enter, or ensuring the door opens smoothly send a powerful signal. These actions may seem simple, yet they create a feeling of flow. And where there is flow, there is movement. Where there is movement, there is growth. Consider how you feel when you approach a clean, bright, and welcoming doorway. There is ease, a quiet sense of comfort. Now imagine the opposite: a dark, cluttered, and chaotic entrance. It creates hesitation, even discomfort. In the same way, the opportunities that come into your life respond to the condition of your space. When your entrance feels inviting, it naturally attracts positive experiences. But this is not only about physical appearance. Intention plays an equally important role. When you care for your entrance with awareness, you are practicing mindfulness. You are reminding yourself that every small action has meaning. Each time you clean, arrange, or improve this space, you are reinforcing a deeper belief that you are worthy of abundance and ready to welcome it. Over time, this awareness extends beyond the doorway. It begins to influence how you approach other areas of your life. You become more attentive, more intentional, and more open. And as this inner shift grows, the outer world begins to respond. Opportunities may appear in unexpected ways, connections may form more easily, and decisions may feel clearer. In this way, the entrance is not just a place you walk through, it is a place where transformation begins. By honoring it, you are not merely improving your home, you are aligning yourself with the natural flow of abundance. And when that flow is uninterrupted, what once seemed distant begins to arrive with ease. Kitchen reflects abundance energy. An organized kitchen symbolizes respect for nourishment, attracting more stability and prosperity. The kitchen is more than a place where meals are prepared. It is the heart of nourishment, the space where raw elements are transformed into energy that sustains your life. What you may not always notice is that this transformation is not only physical, it is also symbolic. The way you treat your kitchen reflects how you treat the sources of your well-being, and in that reflection lies the foundation of abundance. When a kitchen is disorganized, cluttered, or neglected, it quietly sends a message of carelessness toward the very things that keep you alive. Expired items pushed to the back, unwashed dishes left for too long, or scattered utensils create a sense of imbalance. This imbalance does not remain confined to the kitchen, it slowly extends into your habits, your thinking, and your ability to manage resources. In such an environment, even if wealth comes, it may not stay, because the space does not support stability. On the other hand, a clean and orderly kitchen carries a completely different energy. When everything has its place, when surfaces are clear, and when food is handled with respect, the atmosphere becomes calm and supportive. This calmness influences your mind in subtle ways. You begin to approach tasks with more care, make decisions with more clarity, and develop a deeper appreciation for what you already have. From that appreciation, a sense of sufficiency arises, and from sufficiency, true abundance begins to grow. There is also a quiet discipline that develops when you maintain your kitchen regularly. Washing dishes on time, organizing ingredients, and keeping the space fresh are simple acts, yet they build consistency. Consistency is one of the hidden roots of wealth. It teaches you to manage what is in front of you before seeking more. When you can care for what you already possess, you create a strong foundation upon which greater prosperity can stand. The kitchen also holds the energy of giving and receiving. Every meal prepared there is an act of creation, and every bite you take is an act of receiving. When this cycle is treated with mindfulness, it becomes harmonious. You are no longer just cooking or eating, you are participating in a flow of energy. When this flow is balanced, it naturally extends into other areas of life, including your financial reality. Even small details matter. Fresh ingredients, a clean stove, and a pleasant environment uplift your mood and create a sense of readiness. When you feel ready and supported, you act with more confidence. That confidence shapes your choices, and your choices shape your outcomes. In this way, the condition of your kitchen quietly influences the direction of your life. Over time, as you continue to care for this space with awareness, you may begin to notice subtle changes. Waste decreases, appreciation increases, and a sense of control replaces chaos. These shifts, though small, are powerful. They create an inner alignment that attracts stability and growth. The kitchen, then, is not just about food, it is about how you transform what you have into what you need. When this transformation is done with care, respect, and mindfulness, it becomes a reflection of abundance itself. And from this reflection, prosperity finds a place where it can grow and remain. Bedroom shapes clear thinking. A peaceful, clutter-free bedroom improves mental clarity, leading to better financial decisions. The bedroom is the space where your body rests, but more importantly, where your mind releases its burdens and quietly reorganizes itself. It is the place where the noise of the world fades and your inner voice becomes clearer. Because of this, the condition of your bedroom has a deep and often unnoticed effect on your thoughts, your emotions, and ultimately, the decisions that shape your financial path. When a bedroom is filled with clutter, unnecessary items, scattered belongings, or things that no longer serve a purpose, it creates a subtle but constant disturbance. Even if you are not consciously aware of it, your mind continues to process everything around you. This creates mental noise. And when the mind is noisy, clarity becomes difficult. You may feel restless, uncertain, or distracted, and from this state, your decisions may lack direction. Over time, these small, unclear choices can lead you away from opportunities that require focus and awareness. A peaceful and organized bedroom, on the other hand, supports stillness. When you enter a space that is clean, balanced, and calm, your body begins to relax and your mind follows. In this stillness, thoughts settle naturally. You are able to see things more clearly without confusion or overwhelm. It is within this clarity that wise decisions are born, decisions that are not rushed or driven by fear, but guided by understanding. Your sleep is also deeply connected to this environment. In a cluttered or chaotic bedroom, rest may feel incomplete. You may wake up feeling tired even after many hours. This lack of true rest affects your energy throughout the day. With low energy, even simple tasks can feel heavy, and important decisions may be delayed or avoided. In contrast, a clean and harmonious bedroom supports deep, restorative sleep. When you wake up refreshed, your mind is sharper, your focus stronger, and your ability to act more consistent. There is also an emotional layer to this space. The items you keep in your bedroom often carry memories and attachments. When you hold on to too many things, especially those connected to the past, you may unknowingly anchor yourself to old patterns. This can prevent growth. By letting go of what is no longer needed, you create space not only physically but emotionally as well. This space allows new ideas, new perspectives, and new opportunities to enter your life. The simplicity of the bedroom is its strength. It does not need excess to serve its purpose. A comfortable bed, clean surroundings, and a sense of order are enough to create a powerful environment. When you reduce distractions in this space, you allow your mind to reset fully. And a mind that is well rested and clear becomes a powerful tool, one that recognizes opportunities, evaluates risks wisely, and moves forward with confidence. Over time, as you continue to maintain this calm and intentional environment, you may notice subtle but meaningful changes. Your thoughts become more focused, your emotions more balanced, and your actions more aligned with your goals. Decisions that once felt difficult begin to feel natural. And with each clear decision, you move closer to stability and growth. In this way, the bedroom becomes more than a place of rest. It becomes a space of renewal where clarity is restored and direction is strengthened. From that clarity, the path toward abundance becomes easier to see and easier to follow. Respect for money increases wealth. How you treat your money, wallet, storage, habits directly affects your ability to grow it. The place where you keep your money may seem small and insignificant, yet it holds a deep connection to how wealth flows in your life. Whether it is your wallet, a drawer, a purse, or even the way you manage digital finances, this space reflects your relationship with money itself. It is not only about storage, it is about respect, awareness, and intention. When money is handled carelessly, it carries a certain energy of neglect. Crumpled notes, coins scattered without order, or a wallet filled with unnecessary clutter send a quiet message that money is not valued. Over time, this attitude can shape your habits. You may spend without awareness, lose track of what you have, or feel a constant sense of lack even when resources are present. In such a state, money comes and goes without stability. When you begin to treat this space with care, something shifts within you. Organizing your wallet, keeping it clean, and placing money neatly may seem like small actions, but they build a sense of discipline. This discipline extends beyond the physical act. It begins to influence how you think about spending, saving, and earning. You become more conscious of your financial choices, and that awareness creates control. There is also a sense of gratitude that develops when you handle money with respect. Instead of seeing it as something fleeting or insufficient, you begin to recognize its role in supporting your life. Each note or transaction becomes meaningful not because of its amount, but because of its purpose. From this gratitude, a more balanced relationship with wealth begins to form. Even in the digital age where money is often invisible, this principle still applies. The way you manage your accounts, track your expenses, and approach financial decisions reflects the same inner attitude. Carelessness leads to confusion, while mindful management leads to clarity and growth. Over time, this respect creates stability. You waste less, plan better, and feel more grounded in your financial life. Opportunities to grow your money become easier to recognize because your mind is no longer clouded by disorder or neglect. In this way, the place where you keep your money becomes more than a physical location. It becomes a symbol of your mindset. When you honor it with care and awareness, you strengthen your connection to abundance, allowing wealth not only to come but to stay and multiply with ease. Clean space equals flow of energy and growth. Removing clutter, especially from corners and workspace, allows energy to move, which leads to progress and financial multiplication. The corners of your home are often the most overlooked spaces, yet they quietly collect what is left: unattended dust, unused items, and stagnant energy. Because they are not part of your daily focus, they become places where stillness turns into blockage. This hidden stagnation does not remain isolated, it subtly affects the overall flow within your home and, in turn, within your life. When energy gathers in one place without movement, it begins to lose its vitality. In the same way, when corners are filled with clutter or ignored for long periods, they create a sense of heaviness. You may not see it directly, but you can feel it. It appears as a lack of motivation, a delay in progress, or a feeling that things are not moving forward as they should. Growth requires movement, and movement cannot exist where energy is stuck. By bringing attention to these forgotten spaces, you begin to restore balance. Cleaning the corners, removing unnecessary items, and allowing space to breathe are simple acts, yet they create a powerful shift. It is not just about cleanliness, it is about releasing what has been held for too long. Each item you let go of, each layer of dust you remove, symbolizes the clearing of old patterns and limitations. As these spaces open up, the energy within your home begins to circulate more freely. You may notice a lightness, a sense of ease that was not there before. This flow encourages action. When your environment feels open and supportive, it becomes easier to take steps forward, make decisions, and embrace opportunities. There is also a deeper lesson in this practice. The corners represent the parts of your life that you tend to ignore: the small habits, the postponed tasks, the thoughts you avoid. When you begin to care for these hidden areas in your home, you naturally become more aware of these hidden aspects within yourself. And as you bring order to them, you create alignment between your inner and outer worlds. Over time, this alignment strengthens your ability to grow. You are no longer weighed down by what is stagnant. Instead, you create a continuous flow of energy that supports expansion. In this flow, progress becomes natural and obstacles feel less overwhelming. In this way, the corners of your home become more than forgotten spaces. They become points of transformation. By clearing them, you invite movement. And where there is movement, there is life, growth, and the quiet multiplication of all that you seek.